deserves it these days.
He certainly does.
In the red corner. Fast! Faldir Chahbari!
Chahbari always comes in a fez. Yep. He's got it on. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the thing is about Faldir Chahbari, he's only got one eye.
Yeah, I've seen him fight before.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, considering that disability, he's only got one eye, but he's won many world titles and he's beaten some big names. Good awareness in the ring, good skill. Very nice guy indeed. I met him a few times. I met him about 12 years ago in Maryport in the north of England.
Fast! Faldir Chahbari!
Not the most attractive of styles, to be honest.
When this fight is scheduled 5 rounds of 3 minutes.
He scores points. He frustrates opponents more than hurting them, really. But it works for him, and he's paid his dues in the kickboxing scene, and all over the world doing it, and entertained the crowds, and now he's decided to have his own gym and do what he wants to do now as he's earned his retirement as of you, Julie. Exactly the same.
Yeah, well, I hope he has a nice retirement and enjoys it.
Yeah, because Rookie's also dropping in some very, very big names like Faldir Chahbari, giving you the final fight of his, as he's entertained people for many, many years, but also we're on the search for the next big thing. And final instructions from the referee. Faldir Chahbari just a little bit taller than Goran Borovic from Croatia, who's in the black shorts. Faldir Chahbari in the black and red. Watch for Faldir Chahbari, switch southpaw and orthodox. Very good speed. Contains his opponents and just really sort of outworks and plays with them.
So I'm right in saying this is 5 rounds. So I guess they're just going to use this round just to feel themselves out, their distance in.
Okay. Yeah. What I like about Chahbari as well is he blocks things as well. He kicks and he blocks them. He blocks the technique coming back. So he kind of contains people. Makes them not want to hit him. That's the nice skill. A lot of fighters nowadays don't really block much, especially the leg kicks.
Yeah, you have to block. It's such an important thing.
Yeah. If you watch some of the fighters, the younger ones, they tend to be gung-ho and not thinking about what they're doing, but Faldir Chahbari just knows what he's doing. You see, defending the leg kicks from Goran. He's really knocked people out, Chahbari, with his power. If he does knock people out, it's generally with cuts with that in the knee to the head. But look at him defending, Julie, each time.
Yeah, it's a real skill, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a nice body kick there. Both guys just looking quite relaxed this first round.
Yeah, he's very cool. Well, experienced, aren't they? They're going to be.
That's right. Huge experience in that ring.
Yeah. I think Chahbari gave Petrosian his hardest fight, to be honest, on the Amsterdam Arena a few years ago. And then it's showtime. Gave Petrosian all sorts of problems. Petrosian was victorious, but still, he knew he'd been in the fight with a very tricky technical character. Just cutting down the ring, isn't he? Cleverly, just containing Borovic.
Just being in control.
Frustrates opponents. He switches orthodox, that jerky style of his. Defends himself well. Just counters everything.
Yeah, it's nice. I like the way he stays light on his legs. Sometimes he brings his leg up and then throw the punch in. Like you say, you're not sure what's going to be thrown next from him.
Yeah. Good eye, good head movement, awareness. a good eye for it, and considering he's only got one eye, it's pretty
Amazing,
good, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
When the end of round one.
It's got to be an inspiration to a lot of people out there watching.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, it's another typical Faldir Chahbari round, really, dominating an opponent with sort of frustration. As the rounds go on, you'll see the overwhelming sort of expressions on Goran's face as he starts to get frustrated by this man. You can see he just seems to defend himself well, comes out with a jab from nowhere. Has a look. As I said, he switches southpaw and orthodox. He knows his way around the ring, doesn't he? He knows what he's doing.
Just looking at his age, he's still fairly young to be retiring. 33.
But he's had 115 fights.
But yeah, that's right. So
You know, there's a lot of wear and tear on the old body, Julie, as I'm sure you know. Although you don't look like you've took a few, to be honest.
thank you.
Well, never does Chahbari, really, does he? You know what I mean? He looks like he's protected himself well.
Yeah, definitely.
That's always the way, isn't it?
And that's the important thing.
Well, here we go then for round two, in Chahbari in the black and red, and you'll see him start to take control of this as the Croatian comes off second best each exchange.
Just a little bit sharper this round. Stepping it up.
Chahbari looking to land that left kick to the thigh. We'll stop him. He's already switching southpaw and orthodox.
That's
Goran
right.
But Chahbari just looks like he wants to target that leg. There you go again. We blocked that well though.
He did block it, but I think he's blocking it because he's felt a few.
Yeah. Now he's back to orthodox. He's a bag of tricks, he really is, Chahbari.
Nice.
Yep, nice catch and kick the leg. At the back. See, awareness is very good. He's spinning back kick the miss and then defends the leg kick off the ropes.
Oh, such a nice tee to
Beautiful
the
technique,
chin.
wasn't it?
Even heard that one go
Yeah.
in.
He knows what he's doing, doesn't he? He's got
yeah.
his in complete control.
Nice fast left kick.
Yep.
See the concentration on both of their faces.
Yeah, but it's just Chahbari's just that little bit. He's a little bit special, isn't he? You know. It's a good performance from his nice technical performance. Appreciate one for the purists, really. Nice knee. Just combinations, really. That half the things he's doing though, Julie, you can't teach. It's just a natural reaction to stuff.
Yeah. You can only teach so much, can't you? And then it takes that special person. Lovely takedown.
It's like an artist, isn't it? They all have the same amount of colours, but it's how you put the colours together, and it's just exactly the same that he's doing. Artistry going on.
That's a nice way to put it.
Well, I'm a very elegant person, Julie, as you know. But he's throwing good shots. He's having a go as typical Croatian, tough, you know, strong, really come for a scrap, but he's just getting...
It's hard, isn't it, when you're against someone like this? They just keep picking you off and countering so fast back.
And he hides getting hurt well as well, Chahbari.
The end of the second round.
You know, he's very got a poker face, hasn't he? He doesn't change. His rhythm's always, you know, high paced. And if you don't go with it, you try and fight slow, like making this Croatian look pedestrian, really, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still just looking so calm in his corner.
Yeah. Well, that snap kick to the chin was an absolute perler off the ropes, wasn't it?
Awesome.
I think it's here.
There.
Boom. Oh, there you go. Right in the proverbial.
Awesome timing.
It was right in the teeth, wasn't it? I think the referee's enjoying this one as well, isn't he? Because even that, the sneak left knee there, he just threw it straight to the body, just out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's a nice clean fight as well. It's not messy. Like you say, the ref's just there. He's kind of admiring it as well.
Yeah.
That's a lovely takedown. Just see the frustration in his face as he lands on the canvas.
One seconds out for round 3.
I'm not really telling you don't really need to tell him what to do, would you? I mean, just keep doing
Yeah.
what you're doing, you know? Just to keep enjoying himself and keep throwing his shots as we come up to this third round, and handily ahead Faldir Chahbari, but you know, as we've seen in the previous fight, you never know, it can change.
Yep, it only takes that one shot. He's going to have to deliver that body kick a little bit faster. He keeps getting caught with that takedown. I was just going to say, is he going to work on that leg
you
again?
know what people don't understand is, and you know, the education of it is, when someone kicks your right leg with a southpaw left kick, especially high up on the hip, it is very painful indeed, and it's also an area where you don't condition much.
Yeah,
that's why
100%.
You know, people like Petrosian and Sayok are very good with it, causing a lot of damage. A nice combination back. Look, he's just comfortable, isn't he, on the ropes?
Yeah.
Just no stance, just standing there small, making himself small on the ropes, just countering. He's enjoying himself, isn't he, Chahbari? You can see.
When the shots come into him, they're just really going on his gloves. They're not getting through.
Yeah. It'd be a nightmare to fight, wouldn't he, Chahbari? Really, to be honest. You know, you try and hurt him, he'd catch your leg, he'd kick you underneath. His style, you know, like that. He just counters and sneak left uppercut up the middle.
He's just making him frustrated.
Yeah.
It's so hard when you're in there and you're frustrated.
Like I said, he's an artist, isn't he? He's being artistic. He's scoring. He's doing a paint job on the canvas that it proverbially is. Goran. Borovic. Even that left knee there, sneak, blocks everything. One for any kickboxers out there who want to become successful. This is how you do it. Just scoring your points, not trying to knock somebody out, just using the skills and enjoying yourself, frustration and movement, technique. Like I said, it's not the most... Some people find it attractive for style, but tonight I've been very impressed with what he's doing. Just a absolute paint job, really, isn't he, on the Croatian?
You can just see the welts coming up there on the right leg. He's just working on him. If you take a fighter's legs away from them, it's going to stop their boxing, their movement, their ring craft.
He's just having a look at him. He's just really enjoying it. He's got great awareness, good ring generalship.
When the end of round 3.
Yeah, a good fight, this one. I don't know, it's like I said, I mean, if you're new to kickboxing and you want to see crash bang wallop, well, if you see Faldir Chahbari, which you won't see him again actually, because this is his final fight, this is a technician, a point scorer, like a Pernell Whitaker in the boxing world. He seems to just pick opponents apart, knows what he's doing. Frustration. When a fighter gets frustrated, he starts to make mistakes. Even here on the ropes, he's so comfortable, keeping his hands tucked in, doesn't get hit with anything really, and just pushes him off in disdain, really, showing great skill.
That's it. That's the main thing, the skill. Like, you can always bring in the aggression, bring in the power.